Dan, we've seen Baker Mayfield. That he seems to be a guy that would thrive on the. Everybody thinks I'm not any good. Me against the world. I'm going to go prove them.
Yeah, Baker's a guy that looks for things like that. And on one hand, you think, oh, this is just an NFL, an NFL Network list. It's sort of a thing to talk about during the offseason. But Baker's going to find some things, and when he looks at that list, he's going to see Josh Allen is on the list. Lamar Jackson was number one on the list, somehow over Patrick Mahomes, but that's another issue. He's going to see guys from his draft class that were on that list, and he dropped off of it and wasn't even good enough to make it on that list. So I think he's going to want to come in and this time next year make sure that Baker Mayfield is not only on the list, but that he's ahead of some guys that maybe were ahead of him this year.
The other thing is this system, and we talked about it a little bit. It's tailored for what he does well. Play action. You have a guy that understands how to maximize quarterbacks in Alex Van Pelt and Kevin Stafanski. That's got to help Baker Mayfield's development.
It does. They've really kind of finally built something around him that is made to make him better. And look, if Baker's not on this list next year, then we probably have an issue. Then something went wrong, and the Browns have to really take a hard evaluation at that quarterback position, because everything is pointing towards Baker Mayfield being better. They built this thing around him. They're giving him an opportunity to play to all of his strengths and really taking some pressure off of him, because they will be a run-heavy offense. So it's not going to be all about what number 6 can do. He just kind of needs to steer the ship.
And that, again, I don't think he has an issue with that. He has said, in the past, my job is to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers. He didn't do that last year, and I think part of it was there just wasn't an offensive philosophy. I still can't tell you, and I've thought about it, I still can't tell you what the Browns' offensive identity was a season ago. I don't think anybody can.